Hi, I'm Ross Minton, this is Grow Your Own Life. It's another wet one, unfortunately, so if you could hit that subscribe button and hit that bell, that would really cheer me up. So I jinxed it. I did. I said that we were only supposed to have that thunderstorm and a shower, and now we've had like 24 hours of solid rain. It's just eased off, hence I've got the camera out. But as you can see from my footage, everywhere is absolutely soaked again, and so the plants are probably suffering a little bit. I know the squashes have been, so let's have a look and let's see how we're getting on. How you doing? Hey? You alright? What do we know? Not a lot by the looks of it. Alright. More water everywhere. So as you can see, sweet corn's not doing too bad actually. Quite happy with that. A few of the leaves on those plants have started to go yellow, and again that will be too much water. See there? Because we've had so much, it's untrue. Just here you go, just to show you. That's how much water we've had in another day. Craziness, absolute craziness. As you can see, squashes are absolutely hating it. Leaves going yellow, and again that soil is raised up a good 6 inches or so. Potatoes are romping on, but I'm just hoping they're not all tops. There's a lot of potato feed gone in there, but as you can see they're still quite wet in places. We're having the odd strawberry or two. I can have another day before I pick it. So can that one. Oh, there's a nice fat one down there. It's blue sticky weed. I hate this stuff. Again, that can probably have another day or two. Another raspberry bush that's poked up. I love raspberries. I would quite like to have raspberries all the way around the outside of my plot so they can keep growing. The self-seeding calendula have popped up. They're really nice. They're all down here. So there's the spare squashes that I put in. So far so good. But still a lot of water around. But you look at the chard there, just absolutely hating the wet, absolutely just hating it. Lettuce is alright though, got tons of that, can't stop the lettuce growing. Greenhouse is doing okay. Doesn't need watering, everything there's quite damp, to be fair. Plenty of fruit being set, loads of flowers, all good. Onions starting to go to seed. You can pull these off, get rid of them. I use these as spring onions, so I just pull some up when we want onions at home. Take them and I eat the lot. All the greens, everything gets eaten, chopped up. Great for coleslaws, salads, burgers, stews, soups, anything. Just use all of it. Absolutely. Even this big thick stalk here, chop it up finely, saute it in a pan with some butter, put it in a blender. Perfect for a soup, no problem whatsoever. Cucumbers are growing, they're doing all right. We've had one, which probably going to eat tonight actually. Nice and humid in there, so door's shut. Because although it's wet, it's quite a warm day. It's about 17 degrees. The umbrella's up to give the chickens some shade when the sun does come out, just so they've got a bit extra, that they don't have to feel that they have to be in there when the sun's out. They can actually come out. My fodder's doing all right. Once this gets to a certain length, I give it to the chickens. They peck at it, and then obviously I put it back here to grow. And then obviously we've got the kale, rocket, and other things for them, which you probably see me. I pull bits off, give it to them. They love it. They get a handful. Hey, but I couldn't do that again if I tried. Like that. They love it. More sheds. So, had my trailer down the weekend, sorting out to the shed, chucking loads of rubbish away, stuff that I didn't want anymore. I said to the other plot holders as well, chuck stuff in there and I'll take it to the skip for you. And one of my neighbours has said to me, he goes, oh, pop it on the end of my plot if you want. Although I had an email from the council to say that it was perfectly fine to be in that position, nothing wrong with it. Obviously, no doubt someone will complain, and I don't want the trailer to get vandalised like everything else seems to get vandalised. But that was nice of them. So that's it. 99% of the people here are absolutely fantastic. But even though it's raining, it's a nice day today. We have new people here as well, and they've done really well. They've just had one weekend. Already the weeds are gone. They're building themselves a compost heap, you know, thinning things out. You know, can't fault people like that. It's good when we have new folks down the allotment. I think we've got 3 more plots that possibly need newbies. That one there, which is, believe it or not, that is a local councillor, and their plot, nothing ever happens to it, nothing. And the weed seeds have been cut down now, but we've had months of weed seeds. And my friend that has this plot here has been driving up the wall, and rightly so, because she has an amazing allotment. I love her allotment. And obviously it doesn't take long before all these weed seeds like this they're ready to pop like these are now, and they just go onto people's plots. And you look over plots like that, what's there? Best part of 100 seeds, times that over the whole plot, probably hundreds of thousands of weed seeds there. And if the wind blows that way, they go down there. If the wind blows that way, they go down there. They go over here. So, to any person who has a plot that doesn't go down regularly, do your neighbours a favour and either give it up or cover it with tarpaulin. I think this one's been allocated now to somebody else, which is good, because as you can see, weeds are dreadful. I mean, the people on this plot here, they're really nice, and obviously, you know, lots of people work and they come down as and when, but when they know that, you know, for whatever reason they can't come down, look at it, covered, perfect. That is a perfect allotment. Pop down, harvest, you know, this, that and the other, but no seeds, no weeds can grow there because they've covered it. I don't think anyone has a problem with that. So there you are, really, quite a bit of food to come. Just not a glut just yet. Just picking at things, really. As I said, this rain is just seems to be slowing everything down a bit. The weather doesn't really know what it wants to do. It's like rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun. We're either too hot or we're too wet at the moment. And I just think things will be doing a little bit better if we just have a little less rain. I mean, it doesn't have to be warm, it just you know, it doesn't have to be roasting. 15, 16 degrees for the odd shower, but then, you know, good dry spells and we'll be all right. But got plenty of leaves to eat anyway, I suppose. Plenty of kale, the odd cucumber, so we're doing all right.